I'm melting right now. Hey guys, hope you are having a fantastic day. I'm actually super excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super excited because I've got 10 subscribers. I'm super happy. I know that there's people out there with thousands, but I'm super happy to have my 10 pals with me. Yeah, I hope that you've been enjoying my content. So with that, let's get into our video. Today's video is going to be about makeup that I got a really good deal on. I will go over whether or not it's still at the sale price, and if I think that you should go and get it. Because it's a good deal, but we'll kind of just deal with that as it comes. For the most part, a lot of this is palettes, to be honest. And then there's a couple lip products, one foundation and a concealer. There wasn't too many like cheek products that I found were sticking out to me. But yeah, I'm still happy with what I was able to get. I was able to get a lot of pretty good stuff on sale at Sephora these past few months, and I thought it would be fun to share with everybody. So with that, let's go over some of the makeup that I got on sale at Sephora recently. So one of the first items I got was the Naked Honey palette. I like the packaging on it. I think it's really cute. And I've never actually had a makeup palette, I never had a Naked palette when they were super popular, but I always wanted one, and it was like top of my list to have. The Naked 2 palette specifically, and I actually recently bought the Naked 2 and made my 18-year-old self dreams come true, and that was really exciting. So I do have that, and I've actually really enjoyed it. I actually used the Naked 2 today. This is the Naked 2 palette. It's more of like a warm neutrals palette. It's not super exciting, but I did get it for $53, and it's originally $68, and it actually went down to the original price. But if you buy it on Urban Decay's website, you can get a coupon code and it'll bring down the price a little bit to about 15% off. I'm really excited to use this shade here, Honey, as well as HBIC, because that's what I am. Just kidding. I like the Naked formula, I really do. I know some people feel a certain way about it, but I enjoy it. So that's the Naked Honey palette. Another palette that I got on sale at Sephora is the ABH Norvina Pro Pigment Palette Volume 3. So this is the one with all the butterflies on it. So I'm actually deathly terrified of butterflies. So this package gives me the creeps a little bit. But they're not real live butterflies, so we're good. I've used this once or twice. I haven't used it too much yet. I do think that of all the Norvina palettes, this one was definitely the most appealing to me, and I actually got it on sale for $55 as opposed to $79. I thought that was a fair price to pay for it, especially because there's 25 shadows in it. It's a pretty big palette, and I feel like I can do a lot with it. My only criticism about the Norvina palettes is that I find that their shades are organized very oddly. Like there's really no like color coordination. It's kind of just all slapped together, and it's a little bit overwhelming sometimes. So that's why I haven't used it too much yet. I've had it for about a month now, and I've grabbed it about like 2 times, I think. And yeah, I'm just like, the cohesiveness isn't really there, but I do like the formula, especially in the mattes. I really like the matte shades in this. There's not too many shimmers, which I think is good because I have a lot of shimmers already in all my palettes. I have some single shimmers as well, so I don't want to be overwhelmed with shimmers anymore. I kind of want to have more matte shades to work with. Anyways, definitely worth the price if you were able to get it at the $55. I don't think I would pay $79 for it. It went on sale randomly, and now it's back up to the $79. But yeah, I'm just kind of keeping an eye out and seeing if the other Pro Pigment palettes go down to that $55 price, because I could see myself buying another one after like thinking about the color scheme a little bit more. But yeah, this one really spoke to me, and I'm glad that I was able to pick this up because I think it's really pretty. This one, I don't know if I should classify it as on sale because I got it for $37, and then on Morphe, on Lunar Beauty's website, on any place I could find it, it was listed at $48 US. So it would probably be around the same price as the Moonspell palette. And so I think I got a good deal on this. I think I did at least. So I'm gonna say that it was kind of on sale at Sephora because it was cheaper. It's got a nice mix of colors in there. I think it'll be fantastic for summer. Swatched it out and it swatches really well. The formula is of course similar to the Moonspell palette. I do think that I like the Moonspell palette color story a little bit more than this one, but I'm still very happy to have this because I feel like there's a lot that I can do with this. This is still available at $37 on Sephora's website, in case you were interested. All right, and then the next item I have here is the Natasha Denona Tropic palette. And this one stood out to me immediately. It's still available. It was $81 Canadian. I loved the bottom row the most, with the blue, the green, that light purple. And I thought the neutrals were really fantastic too. Once everything kind of hopefully goes back to normal and I'm traveling again, I think this would be a great palette to take because there's a lot that I can do with it. I can do a fun look with the bottom row, and I can also do really nice natural makeup for just during the day. Something that's really low maintenance and kind of goes with all the outfits I could bring. I'm thinking this might be a travel palette for me. I also just love the color of it, and I think it looks really pretty just sitting on my little palette organizer. So I'm really happy I was able to pick this up, and it's still available at $81. All the Norvina minis were actually on sale. So they're originally $38 and they were down to $26.60 Canadian. I chose the two that appealed to me the most, and that was the Mini Pro Pigment Volume 2 and the Mini Pro Pigment Volume 3. I liked this one, the Volume 3, because it has some duochromes in this one. This one doesn't have any duochromes, but it was still a really nice palette. This one came with a dent in it, but I was like, I don't really care. I can't be bothered, because Sephora actually had to send this to me again. They lost my first one. I didn't get it, and I didn't want to go through the hassle again. I was like, just give me my palette. I'll move on. The color story of this kind of took a minute to grow on me, and I think that if the back packaging of it weren't green, like if it were against a white or a yellow, like on this one, it would pop more. But this one is a really fantastic palette. I did a look with this the other day just to go pick up my boyfriend from the mechanic. Yeah, I put on makeup to go to the mechanic now. Any excuse, really. But yeah, I really liked this duochrome shade here. It's the A1 shade. The mattes performed wonderfully, just like in the Volume 3, the big palette. And same thing goes for this one too. The mattes performed really nicely. No duochromes in it, but I thought that was fine. I really liked that kind of like matcha green shimmer shade. If I only had to get one, I think I would get the Volume 3. I just think I like it a little bit better. The color story kind of speaks to me more because it has pink and it has green and blue, and I like doing really colorful looks. Not today apparently, but I do like colorful looks in general, and so I feel like this one speaks to me a little bit more. But I am still happy that I have this one because it was a fantastic price, and I still like the colors in it too, even though I feel like this one's just a tinge better. So the next thing I was able to pick up through this sale was this Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush highlighting palette, and this is the color scheme Daria. The first thing I noticed when I opened this up was that there was this kind of divider between the cream shades and the powder shades. But yeah, it protects like the powder from getting into the cream shades and messing them all up. So I thought that it was fantastic that that was included because it keeps everything nice and clean. This is still available at Sephora. It's about $59, I think, if you just round up. I think that it's a reasonable price to pay for this, just because if it was at its original price, which is about $117, this would not be worth it. The way I like to think of it is like I divided up by shade. So it was about, let's just say it was $60. There's 6 things in here, like there's 6 pans. I feel like you get a lot of product in here. The only thing is that not everything in here performs the way I want it to. I like the blushes a lot. Both of the blushes I quite like. Pretty much all this is good. I don't really like the cream highlight that much, to be honest, but I do like the powder highlight. I like all the blushes, but this here is just glitter, and I never use that because I don't like a highlighter that is just glitter. Because of that, I feel like the around $60 value is what is reasonable for this. So if you can still pick this up, totally do it. If you're into Natasha Denona and you like a good cream blush, the cream blush in here is fantastic. I really enjoy it. The next thing that I got on sale that I feel quite lucky about was the ABH foundation. I got a shade that was a little bit too dark for my skin as it is now, but once I tan, it'll look a little bit better on it. I'm half Brazilian, so yeah, I get quite dark when I tan, but I have tried it just to see how the formula performs, and it does perform very well. I actually mix it with a lighter foundation that I have. The formula on this is fantastic. It makes your skin just look absolutely soft and perfected. My boyfriend actually really likes how my skin looks with this one too. He thinks it just looks like natural and glowy, and that's kind of the foundation look I go for. I like a bit more of a luminous look as opposed to like a matte look. But yeah, so that's a foundation I was able to get on sale. It was around $37, I think, and it's regularly $50 or $55. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't believe this is on sale anymore, but I would still get it even if it was full price, to be honest. So Yeah. And then the next thing I got, it was this KVD Vegan Beauty Lock-It Concealer Concealer Creme. I use the shade Neutral. Fantastic formula. It's not too heavy or cakey. I think full coverage concealer is important because, you know, concealer is supposed to conceal, but I don't like it when it's too heavy because my under my eyelids creases quite a bit sometimes, and I especially notice a difference in how my skin looks when I'm using something that's super heavy after a couple hours, because I wear makeup and then I'll like do laundry, like I'll do random stuff. And so I need it to kind of hold up. Well, I don't really need it to, because if it looks bad and I'm in my house, it doesn't really matter. But I would prefer if it held up, because eventually I'm going to be wearing these things in public, you know? I paid $20 for it and I think it's still on sale. And yeah, it's a pretty good formula. I'm going to think about it before I rebuy it, just because I like how KVD stuff goes on sale so frequently, since they're having a really hard time recovering that brand. Really happy with that purchase, and I'm thinking about purchasing again once I run out, but I have a lot of concealers to go through before I have to think about that. I'm actually wearing a KVD lip today, which I will talk about in a moment. So these are actually 3 KVD Vegan Beauty lip products that I got on sale. They were all $7 each, and as much as I like the formula of these lipsticks, I am so happy that they were on sale. I've bought them full price before and I like them enough to buy them full price, but it feels kind of like a blessing that I was able to get them on sale. So they were all $7. This here is the shade Aisha, and it's kind of like it's a purple. I don't know what kind of purple to describe it as. I don't know. It's not like a super deep purple. It kind of reminds me of this shade in the Tropic palette. This shade here. It kind of reminds me of that shade in the Tropic palette, the purple. I thought it was a really nice purple color. I like purple eyeshadow and I love to match my eyeshadow to my lip. So I thought that it would be a good idea to get another purple lip. I have a lot, but I feel like you can't have too many. So yeah, and this here is the shade Wolf. This is actually the shade that I'm wearing today. And it's kind of like a blue gray. I love the formula on these. They're absolutely fantastic. A lot of the more fun, obscure colors usually go on sale, and they're usually discounted to about like $7 off. So that's definitely something to look out for, and I would recommend if you're like me and you like playing with color a lot. Yeah, there's like blue, there's purple, not really red and like the nude colors because most people want to buy those, but still it's worth it. I would say it's worth it, both at the full price and especially at the sale price. So always look out for these because they're always putting different shades on sale. This one here is the Studded Kiss lipstick. So this one isn't a liquid lip, it's just like a traditional lip gloss. And this shade is called Wonder Child, and it's a bit more of like a metallic-y purple. And I find it's a little bit more sheer, so you have to build it up. But it's still really pretty. I quite like it. I like the packaging on this. I think it's really cute. It was only $7. I definitely prefer the liquid, like a liquid lipstick over a bullet lipstick, but I still like the formula of this lipstick too, and I would definitely recommend it, especially for the price. I think that at the same price, I would rather get a liquid lip than this one, just because I like the formula on the liquid lips. It's fantastic. It lasts forever. It lasts all day. It won't last through a taco. I just ate a taco and I got a bit of a butthole lip happening. But yeah, it doesn't come off very easily and it will last throughout the day. They're actually my favorite liquid lipsticks, and I was so bummed for a while because I wasn't buying them. I was not buying Kat Von D products, but now that she is disassociated from the brand, aside from the branding, I really feel like they should just rebrand everything. But keep the formula, like, I don't know, or at least get her name off the products. Like, her name is still on the products, so I don't really feel good about that, but I do know that she's not getting my money anymore, so that makes me happy. But yeah, fantastic liquid lip product. And then the next thing I got, this was actually in my makeup haul a few weeks back, only like I think 2 or 3 weeks back. This is the Fenty Beauty Poutsicle lipstick. This is the shade Tropic Tantrum. It's kind of like a hot pink. I like the color a lot, but this formula is very sticky and it's not getting any better the more I use it. I still like the color, so I'll wear it, but I definitely am very cautious when I wear it out because I can feel it really like sticking. I wear a mask when I go out anyways, so you don't really see my lipstick. But yeah, when I'm wearing it around the house and stuff, it feels weird. I still really like the color of it, and so I kept it because I like the color so much, and I'll just deal with the formula. I wouldn't buy this at full price. I'm glad that I got this on sale. It was $18.90. So that's actually all the makeup that I got on sale at Sephora. Just feeling really happy with everything I was able to find on sale. I love getting makeup on sale. I'll link everything that I purchased below too. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you're able to pick up some fantastic makeup on sale. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and please leave any feedback that you have for me down in the comments. I'd love to chat a little bit about anything that you are excited about. It feels weird to talk about buying makeup when the world is burning, but I wanted to kind of take a break, just kind of relax for a minute. It's a privilege to even be able to relax for a minute, to be honest, and chat about makeup. So yeah, please be sure to stay informed on everything that's happening around the world. Black Lives Matter is not a trend, so please be sure to continue educating yourself. If you're able to donate, please do. Sign petitions. Please be an active part of your community. So yeah, that's all for me. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.